What will global travel look like in the year 2030? Is it going to be very different from today? The chances are it is going to be very different indeed, because change is coming ever more quickly. 20 years ago, in 1995, I hosted Europe's first ever conference on travel and the internet, called Travel on the Internet, in London. We discussed the sort of change that might be caused by the internet, and although it then looked as though the internet would cause immense disruption, it was hard to see just how much it would cause. For example, we didn't necessarily see low-cost budget airlines emerging, which base their booking model, their economic model, entirely on internet reservations. Today, TripAdvisor is disrupting travel and is affecting consumers' choice of destinations, hotels and restaurants. Over the next 15 years, we're likely to see a great deal more disruption. There's little doubt that growth will continue and continue healthily, but new technologies will change the type of people travelling, the demographics, and the reason for their travel. By 2030, there will be a huge increased number of old and very old people travelling. That isn't just because the baby boomers will have moved into advanced old age. It will also be because that new digital health monitoring technology allows old people to get travel insurance, health insurance for the first time. And this will lead to a significant increase in older travellers. We'll also see additional travellers just because world population will have grown by 15% between today and 2030. Another technology that's going to affect the nature of travel is real-time translation travel. You may have noticed that some technologies are offering real-time translation today, for example, Google Translate. But in 15 years' time, this will become auditory, invisible, real-time and inexpensive or free. And this means that people who are monoglot, people who are nervous about going to places where people may not speak their native language, will be encouraged to travel. This means there will be many more diverse destinations chosen. This means that there will be new routes that become attractive and possible. I don't think there will be a large increase in business travellers from the developed world, but I do think there'll be an increase in business travellers from the emerging markets. Not just because they need to travel to create business opportunities, but because in many cultures in emerging markets, it's important the initial contacts are made face to face. Personal relationships matter. So I don't think there's going to be a drop-off in business travellers as video conferencing becomes more capable. Another factor that's going to affect travel, of course, will be the continuing rise of social media. Social media may splinter, may become more specialised, but it will dominate the choices people make. Only airlines and perhaps railways will actually be safe from the influence of social media, although it will have some effect there. So we're going to see a dramatic change once again in the nature of people travelling, how they travel, when they travel and where they go to. I don't think we're going to see any move away from aggregation in terms of price. The pressure will be there, but capacity, seats taken should be higher as a result. There will be real change to world travel in 2030. The question is, are you ready?